Welcome to Poetry Palace TV, episode 52. I am Tom Beal, and Diary of a Poet is my series. Thank you for bearing with me through the entire series. We are now reading from volume 18, Internal Revolutions. It is a book of poems I have been writing to my late wife since February of 2020. She was the love of my life for almost 19 years, and it shattered my heart to hold her hand while she stopped breathing. I do not know anything about this 50 shades of grieving I seem to have entered, but some of the people around me think I should try to share it, so here I am. I truly hope that something in these words touches your heart and helps in some way. Number 1537, 4 February 21. So many memories of packing the car so we could head for the Jersey Shore, or going to the airport again to fly south and get on the world's biggest ship, or joining the group at the end of a cruise so we could get back on for more. Thank you for being the loving woman who was beside me on every trip. Number 1538. 5 February 21. Not sure what to do now that I am only with you in line. I suppose I could stop writing today and you would be gone. Mentally, I understand that you left and I am fine. But deep within my heart, I am the pond and you are my swan. Number 1539. 5 February 21, number 2. The last time at H&R Block when they will need to use your name. The lady listened while I talked about a year without you. I guess that's now. Doing taxes will never be the same. Coming up on 13 months of not knowing what I should do. Number 1540. 7 February 21. Worked on the website most of the day yesterday. Finally, most of the links are changed to HTTPS. I do not know if they will ever go that way. But people looking at your volume has become my success. Number 1541, 8 February 21. I still find it hard to believe I was fortunate enough to catch your eye. Sitting before the monument to adventures our love got to take. It was no wonder that thoughts of your passing, it is no wonder that thoughts of your passing can surge up and force me to cry, or that the empty seat at this table again watches my heart break. Number 1542, 9 February 21. A year ago, I was getting on a ship 2 days late. The first order of business was to tell them that you were not there. I had never even gone on a cruise without my mate. But the lonely rooms of our kingdom became too much to bear. We had ordered a suite so that we could reach Diamond Plus. But all I had was an 8x10 with you in that red dress. One night I took it to karaoke just to see us, where I sang Nights in White Satin to my queen. Nevertheless, outside the ship, the pandemic had begun to set in. Inside, the callous of customer service was like a knife. Questioning me on your whereabouts was their only spin. It was like they thought the only way they could help was with strife. By midweek of Cruise 2, I did not dare to disembark. My complaints of the treatment had earned me an harassment charge. I mostly felt safe in my suite all alone in the dark. Guess it added to the ambience of grief that was at large. But Nanny and Trish and the Hoffmans helped me to get through. And Joan and her friend I met through a shipmate from the past. All helped me to feel part of a world where compassion was true, giving me hope that the love we created would always last. Charm and lovely in Ivana down in the casino, where I spent thousands the way you showed me I should have fun. Probably helped me to pass each night in that kind of vino, and I was ready to go home when the second cruise was done. Number 1543. 10 February 21. Over a year later, during another pandemic winter, I am hit with depression. The spending freeze from screwing up my unemployment only exacerbated the fall. Almost could not help but drag this past summer and last spring into this memory succession. One rotation around the sun with the ghost of your loving certainly can't fix it all. But I am happy to say I am deep in the delusion of having escaped from the shock. Treading the surface of fantasy's ocean as I keep believing you hear all that I say. My mind knows in this life that door will not open, but my heart insists on standing there to knock. So I just let the dragon of my mind sleep while my heart goes out on the ocean to play. Number 1544, 11 February 21. Thank you so much for the memories of our together. Thank you so much for the love that you taught me how to show. Thank you so much for family, for you were its tether. Thank you so much for all of the joys you taught us to know. Number 1545. 21 February. 12 February 21. I nap in the recliner and reach out to touch your shrine. It seems like but a minute ago I could touch your hand. Now I can only remember the days when you were mine. Shared sadness with those fortunate enough to understand. Number 1546. 12 February 21, number 2. So I am unsure what the next step is for me to take. There is not even a fantasy of someone I would want. After more than a year alone, I sure could use a break. Though I would not want to make any decision that could haunt. Number 1547. 12 February 21, number 3. 10 days ago, I wrote of the change in the way I grieve. The next day, in a dream, I went into a river in my truck. Something fragile in my heart is just not ready to leave. Yet when I look inside, I cannot find anything that is stuck. I tried to give you all of me, though some was not so good. But not once did you ever make me feel that I was not enough. And now that all wants to honor you as much as it should. Trying to reach the level you deserve, I find, is really tough. Number 1548. The Valentine challenges have begun in the multimedia sphere. The flowers from last week have not yet begun to fade. You are still my heart's one and only, but that does make it lonely here, while my brain knows it has outlived all promises made. Number 1549. 14 February 21. It is Valentine's Day with my flowers and pictures of you. I have yet to decide if today I will walk out that door. How could I be sad with so many memories of love true, when piecing together love's puzzle is what this day is for? Number 1550, 14 February 21, number 2. I remember so many Valentines when you were my girl, sneaking cards onto the ship so I could surprise you at sea. Oh, to see your long golden blonde hair on the dance floor and twirl. This was just another Valentine's Day where we could not be. Number 1551, 15 February 21. I asked for your help in the journal, and you must know my need. I do not know how you learned to love so well, but thank you much. Glad I got to the place where missing you does not make me bleed, although my heart is still reaching out for one more magic touch. Number 1552, 15 February 21, number 2. I still park on my side of the driveway and sleep on my side of the bed. I do all of the dishes and laundry and pay someone else to clean. Although you may be gone forever, I cannot get you out of my head. But I don't mind at all, because the memories of you are so serene. Number 1553, 16 February 21. I post a picture, turn on your crystal, and pick up my pen. I am not sure why I do any of the things that I do. The calendar says that over a year is how long it's been. My heart just knows that I woke up today, and there is no you. Number 1554, 17 February 21. 10 days until the first jab of this vaccine that comes. So I want to be in a not sure it is something that the COVID rules will let us do. Your family knows that you would not like the masks and no huggings and such. I celebrated all year with pictures and poems and flowers. Got more lights and fixed decorations and spent this whole year with my queen. And I could not be more grateful for those minutes and hours, for all the times that I spent crying or laughing or in between. Number 1555. Originally, this book was given 400 numbers so I could heal. A younger, more foolish me wondered if that was too much. 369 poems later, I am just now learning how to feel and trying to remember your laughter and loving touch. Number 1556, 18 February 21, number 2. I remember getting up each morning to look at the cruise wall of fame, yet I cannot recall any kind of reasoning on why it should stop. I remember that my heart was on fire and you were my only flame, and rereading that card that said I would be perfect if I liked to shop. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Poetry Palace TV. I hope there was something that caught your ear. Feel free to check out the website, and we will see you again. Au revoir.